The angels have an urgent and powerful message for you. Your soulmate has made a decision that will change everything. But listen to this message until the very end, because what I have to share is far more important than you think. If you stop listening, you might miss the one thing that could change your life forever. Right now, the universe is shifting, putting things in place in ways you can't yet see. This choice your soulmate has made isn't random. It's divinely guided and purposeful. But what does it mean for you? How will this change your destiny? Pay attention, because today you stand on the edge of a new reality, one where love, renewal, and deep change await. But there's something crucial you need to understand first. If you don't, you could unintentionally block the very blessing that is meant for you. The angels are whispering, guiding, aligning everything so you receive this message at just the right time. This isn't a coincidence. You were meant to hear this today. And if your heart is open, if your soul recognizes the truth in these words, write, "I receive this message" in the comments. This is your sign, your confirmation that the universe is speaking directly to you. But before I reveal what this decision truly means for your future, there's something even more urgent you must know. Your soulmate has reached a turning point, a moment of clarity that has changed their path. But this isn't just any decision. This is the choice that will shape the future between you. And whether this path brings you closer or pushes you apart depends on something more profound than you can imagine. The universe has been working behind the scenes, lining up situations, placing signs before you both, whispering insights neither of you could ignore any longer. This decision wasn't made quickly. It has been brewing for a long time, driven by emotions, thoughts, fears, and an undeniable pull towards something more. But what exactly has your soulmate decided? You need to understand that this moment was bound to happen. There was a force at play, one that could no longer be denied. Your soulmate felt it, just as you have, that restless energy, that longing for something real, something deeper, something that was always meant to be. And so, they have made their choice. But before I tell you what that choice means for you, you must understand the journey that led to it. Because without that understanding, you may not be ready for what comes next. For a long time, your soulmate has been torn between two paths. One that was familiar but unsatisfying, and another that felt uncertain yet promised something true. Fear held them back. Doubt whispered that maybe it was too late. Maybe the timing was wrong. Maybe they weren't ready. But something inside them refused to give up. Something inside them kept guiding them toward the truth. And then something happened. A realization so powerful that it shattered every excuse, every hesitation. They saw the truth with undeniable clarity. They could no longer live in the shadows of uncertainty. They could no longer ignore the connection their soul had been craving. They knew that if they didn't act now, they might lose the chance to be where they truly belonged. So they made their choice. They chose to free themselves. They chose to step forward, to embrace the unknown, to follow the path their heart had been urging them toward all along. This wasn't an easy decision. It took courage, faith, and a willingness to leave behind anything that no longer served them. But here's where it gets even more important for you, because this decision doesn't just affect them. It affects you too. This shift in their journey is directly linked to yours. The energy between you is deeply intertwined. And when one of you takes a brave step forward, the other feels the ripple effect. This is why you've sensed something changing, even before you could put it into words. But there's something you must understand. Even though this decision is a breakthrough, it doesn't guarantee an immediate solution. Because while your soulmate has finally chosen this path, there are still things that must align perfectly before everything falls into place. This is where the universe is testing both of you. Now that your soulmate has chosen this new path, the next steps will determine whether your destinies will intertwine as they were always meant to, or whether there are still lessons to be learned. But what does this mean for you? It means you must be ready. The energy between you is changing, and the universe is giving you the chance to align with this new reality. But alignment doesn't happen automatically. It requires awareness, trust, and action. This is the moment where your role in this transformation becomes crucial. Because what you do next will either open the door for this connection to fully blossom, or create delays that could push this reunion further away. So now I must ask you, are you ready? Are you prepared to embrace this energy, to accept what the universe is bringing you? Because if you are, there is something important you must do. But before I explain what that is, you need to understand something vital about the signs that have already started appearing around you. Because whether you've noticed them or not, the universe has been speaking to you. And these signs hold the key to what happens next. What you're about to discover could be the missing piece that brings everything together. So pay close attention, because what I'm about to share could change everything. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if this message resonates with your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue to deliver messages filled with love and hope like this one. Now let's dive into what truly matters. The universe never acts without leaving clues. The angels have been placing signs all around you. Gentle nudges, subtle whispers, in the moments you least expect. And these signs are not coincidences. They are keys to understanding what lies ahead. Perhaps you've noticed unusual synchronicities, certain numbers appearing again and again, a song playing at just the right time, a dream that felt too real to ignore. Perhaps you felt a sudden shift in energy, a longing deep inside, as if something big was about to happen. These are not random events. They are messages the angels are sending, trying to guide you, preparing you for what's coming. Because your soulmate's decision has already started changing the course of both your destinies. The energy between you has shifted, and whether you know it or not, you are already experiencing the effects. But here's what you must understand. These signs are not just meant to comfort you. They are urging you to act. Think back to the moments when something inside you told you to stop and listen. The times when you felt an unexplainable pull, a deep knowing that change was coming. That was your soul recognizing the shift before your mind could. The universe doesn't shout. It whispers. And those who are truly ready will hear it. But what exactly have these signs been trying to tell you? The first and most important message is this: your soulmate's decision is directly linked to your energy. Every choice they've made, every step they're taking, is influenced by the unseen bond between you. If you have been sensing something, if you have felt waves of intense emotion out of the blue, it's because your souls are already communicating beyond words. The angels want you to know that this connection is still alive, still active, still drawing you toward each other. But whether you align with it or not depends on what you do next. So how do you recognize these signs when they appear? You need to be mindful of the small moments, the thoughts that pop up when you least expect them, the sudden urges to reach out, or the strange feeling that your soulmate is closer than ever. The repeating numbers, 111, 222, 777, these are not just patterns. They are confirmations, signals that the universe is aligning something important. And then there are the signs that come from deep within. Have you felt an overwhelming sense of anticipation, like something wonderful is just around the corner? Have you had moments where, despite all your doubts,